Uh, you know what I usually say right now, how much I enjoy doing these. The things I'm willing to do for the Father, you know what I mean? I, I'm trying to convince you guys to save your kids. I can't even speak about how to try and get you to God yet. I need you to. Humanity's pretty thick right now. It's, like, I don't know. What is it about me, guys? You guys don't get prophet, chosen? Is it like some interpretation where you think that I say that I'm better than you? No. Well, yeah, I do. I think better. But I'm here to elevate you. I'm no better. You know what I mean? I'm just a simple guy to teach simple things. You know what I mean? Spirituality needs to be, well, shown. Oh, boy. That's why this has all been recorded. That's why I have all this information. That's why I'm not afraid to talk. And that's why I'm not afraid to say, hey, for the most part, I got either a witness that, well, has lied against me before, but if maybe they thought I was chosen, they'd change their minds, or witnesses that would tell the truth, or some sort of receipt. Like, hey, if they got it documented here, this happened. Look, there's this appointment. Hey, look, there's this phone call. Hey, there's this video. Hey, there's these phone calls to the 911. There's everything. All the receipts. That's why I say, hey, like, you guys let me know where I might be wrong. This is why I worry about veterans right now. Okay? Because I've watched more than a few videos watching them break down, going, I just want help with the. They changed my psychiatrist. Like, what's going on? Like, I'm having a hard time dealing with shit. You know, I've seen too many of those videos. I think the problem is that when they come back, they've seen some shit, and they're trying to figure out why they seen that shit. And the people that are supposed to be helping them, well, that's great that you love cheese. You want to talk about cheese while I'm trying to talk about the veterans? What kind of brainwave are you? You have no respect? Don't want to hear about how I think they're fucking with your veterans and asking for you to let me know where I might be wrong? Don't you think the veterans are worth helping? Huh? Like, you know you're stupid in the brain, right? Like, you think you're funny. You think you're hurting my feelings. The only feelings that are being hurt on me are the ones where I feel sorry for you. Well, see here. Your veterans are going over there, they're seeing shit that, you know, people dying, and then they're wondering why they put their life on the line, and they come back and they're all fucked up because they can't figure out why. And the people that are supposed to be helping them are never going to help them figure out the actual problem. They're going to hand them some pills, and hopefully it levels them out and they can get back to society. Or they can be like AD, thinking they're all right, and fucking clearly he's videotaped not being all right. Like, I want the best for Matthew, but that's the thing. They don't want you to come to terms, Matthew. They don't want you to come to terms that you fucking put your life on the line for them. People started figuring out that, they fucking tell others, you know what I mean? Keep our doctors making sure that, well, they start thinking a certain way, making sure they think another. But then again, maybe I'm wrong. maybe there are some good doctors, you know what I mean? But I think they push these pills because, well, like I said, my other video about the TED Talk, there's still people who, these schizophrenics, they get voices in their heads. It's because they need to work that fucking shit out. But hey, I can tell you, if you tell someone you have voices in your head, it doesn't go good for you. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to hear about it. No, you're crazy. And then they can pinpoint and say somehow you're violent and suicidal with zero evidence. Hey, I think I'm a chosen one from God. Hey, I want to use my brain to help save the world. Lock that motherfucker up. We can't explain to him where he's wrong because we won't fucking listen. Like, hey, if the WEF's real, if the WHO's real, if Bill Gates has been to that fucking island, if George Soros is really making you guys perceive shit, this should be stopped. You know what I mean? At least ask the fucking question. You know what I mean? Hey, there's a real fucking video out there with Bill Gates' wife saying, well, part of the reason we got divorced was old Epstein. Then the reporter actually asked a real question. Well, how often did he spend with Epstein? And Melinda refused to answer. Said you'd have to ask Bill that. But Bill just shrugs it off like, just a few business meetings. And me as a man with common sense thinking, well, if I had all that money Billy did and I was actually getting into bed with somebody, I'd investigate who I was getting into bed with, but not Billy. And we're supposed to think he's an intelligent billionaire. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, it's just my opinion. I think he spent some time on the island and the plane. But Dick Durbin's holding that information. You guys could get that from old Dicker. But nobody wants to help me do that. You know what I mean? No one wants to help me. Fucking, like, hey, Dowdy. I can't stand the stupidity anymore. To the level of my consciousness, it won't allow me to lie to myself, bud. She's a shitstorm out here. I can't read very much. But Mrs. Gobble had like a War and Peace on her community tab. You should go see it. The parts that I did read make me fucking sick to my stomach. They talk about my father like he's the fucking reason they are the way they are today. Are you fucking kidding me? Keep his fucking name out of your mouth, you ignorant pieces of garbage. It was the song. Hey, I got this great idea for you, Kurt. I got a great way for you to fucking prove yourself, buddy. You can redeem yourself in front of the whole community. You got that brand new studio, bud. Maybe you can bring Upchurch in for another Q&A, right? You can have a Q&A with old Upchurch. Fans questions only. Does it make you a holler boy if you talk shit about your fellow holler boys? And while Upchurch says he's a good people reader there, Kurt, I wonder if he can read you. Maybe you can talk everybody into, well, it's not what it looks like. It's a skit. Hey, Kurt. What are you going on about NPC again, bud? Like, what's your malfunction? Like, you do have children, right? You do know that you have the capability of changing the world, right? Not letting the shitstorm happen that's coming. I'm not trying to fearmonger you, Kurt. I'm trying to bring you up, bud. If we all just had a way to see what the truth is. You know what I mean? Like, I, like, this is the thing that pisses me off. Your boy Upchurch, and it was him because I checked. I'm not a fucking dummy. I made sure he had like 3 million subscribers or whatever it was. When he came into my comments on one of the videos I did, where it was like, hey, can you help me get a platform because fuck, I can't stay in this fucking world anymore. If I can't wake anybody up, I want to face my Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. And I want to be his poster boy for the MAID program that he wants for the crazy people. I can be the face of that. You know what I mean, Kurt? Because honestly, I would sacrifice myself. I'd go right to God right now. You know what I mean? No fuck. You know, just to have it on. Like, I'm dealing with you people. It's fucking, like, it's mind-numbing, bud. It's mind-numbing how stupid you are. It hurts me. Because I want the best for you, Kurt. That's the problem, bud. I want the best for you, and you hurt my brain with your stupidity, and I think that's what God's teaching me. Sometimes you just gotta let go, but there's something about you, Kurt. I want you saved, brother. Get into Christ, buddy. Come on, buddy. You think I'm stupid? Well, where am I stupid, bud? Because I said your fucking boy was special? Hey, someone else the other day, if you go to the fan page for Retard, asked him if he was a starseed or a light worker. Like, get your fucking head out of your ass, dude. You guys are the jerk-offs who couldn't take 2 fucking minutes to listen to me. Or fucking, hey, Upchurch. This guy doesn't want your attention if you're not what he thinks you are. Fuck, can you help him out? You don't have to talk to him. At least you could have fucking came in my comments, you fucking dipshit. That's how fucking brilliant you are, Kurt. You're a fucking... You always like to tell everybody what a great human being you are, eh, Kurt? You're fucking bottom of the barrel, bud. You come after people who are trying to help you, not hurt you. I never wanted anything from you, Kurt. Don't want you to follow me, bud. I'm the real leader you shouldn't follow, bud. You should follow yourself. But I don't think you know who you are, because if you did, you'd face the truth. But you don't know what the truth is, Kurt, because you're not willing to face it, buddy. I know I'm not. I have a higher consciousness level than you, bud. You can't hear me. You can't hear me because the devil's in your ear, brother, telling you it's all good down there. Lay in your comfort. I'm trying, Kurt, but you're thick, bud. You don't get it. Hey, maybe Upchurch can do that show he talked about on how do you get eternal life? He was going to have that, but he started out smaller because he didn't think you guys were smart enough. But then again, hey, Upchurch thinks you can read a book by its cover. How fucking egotistical is that? To think you know all. Hey, he was talking about truck drivers fucking acting squirrely and shit when he gets behind them. It looks like a cop car. Like, all of them that do that are fucking bad. Hey, do you know that they fucking scrub their fucking books, bud? And they don't like to get caught for it because, well, they like to try and spend some time with their fucking families, so they fudge things, and when the cops get behind them, they do get nervous because they have done bad things. And sometimes their trucks look like shit because it's not their truck, it's the fucking company's truck, you know what I mean? They're just having to deal with what they have to deal with, no matter the piece of shit. Because they gotta feed their fucking families. Hey, Kurt, how do you think the world's going, bud? How you holding a fucking blind eye to everything that's going on, thinking you don't have the power. How's that turning the world into, bud? Do you even get that? You are a special kind of stupid, I'll give you that. No. This is one of my old work shirts, bud. One of my old work shirts. But I'm a piece of shit now because I don't work. But let me tell you, I get my insurance and I get it. It's pretty legit, bud. The PTSD, dealing with stupidity and not being able to have your voice heard. Sue them, sue them, sue them. Well, that doesn't stop them from fucking having somebody else who maybe wasn't as fucking strong as I or get as lucky because that's what it was. They kept me alive. You'd rather have me take money than fucking think that maybe I'm saving someone's fucking life. Or the same place, their stupidity, I'm not supposed to act on it or have a voice. I tried calling the Ministry of Labor saying they killed somebody. Fuck, dude. I'm supposed to let that shit go? Sue them? Nothing happened to them. Small little fine. Fuck. Dude, like, if I told you that story, like, just pure stupidity. That's just my opinion. But I don't get to have my voice. I don't get to have someone show me where I'm wrong. Because I'm fucking crazy, Kurt. Because I had a spiritual awakening, dumb nuts. You know what I mean? You don't understand that because you don't want to listen. Every bad thing happened to me for a reason. So I could learn from it and teach you, Kurt. Teach you this is why the world's all fucked up. Not just by fucking YouTube videos telling me that fucking Biden's incapable of fucking paperwork, but you still have him as president. Like, I live in a bizarre world where that is the leader of the free country or the free world. But he calls themselves the New World Order, and you guys are okay with it. You know what I mean? It's hilarious to me, Kurt, how stupid you guys are. Thinking you can put all your hopes and faith in someone else. Oh, Trump will take care of it for us. What if he's not? You don't think you have the right to ask questions. The world is all fucked up. You don't know what to believe, Kurt. You know why? Because that's the way they want it, buddy. They want you hating me, Kurt. They want the job versus the unjobbed. I see it. I see it from both perspectives. The unjobbed don't see that these people who got it, or some of them are loving. They're just mind controlled. Because the people who are supposed to look out for them, they want to believe. They don't want to believe that someone would want to hurt them. You know what I mean? And then the unjobbed are pissed off because the job were fucking saying they wanted to kill them and fucking that's because of what they were told. But then they got us all fighting and shit. You know what I mean? And Fauci's protected on your fucking tax dollars, brah. Like, fuck. Like, you weren't even allowed to even consider the fact that it came from a fucking lab before, dude. You know what I mean? You weren't even allowed. Like, you wonder why they censor us. Any real government wouldn't censor anything. They hit everything right as it came. They'd answer the questions. How can this be? Here's the evidence. But we as society, and trust me, in Canada, it's getting real bad. I gotta really watch what I'm saying on the old TikTok. She's, one of my things is about to go bye-bye. And I don't spread hate, Kurt. This is love, but when I call you stupid, it's because it's out of love. And you tell people the truth, buddy. You tell them the truth. Go ask Upchurch if you're fucking, you and your buddy Wiltard there are fucking doing good in life. Knowing that the children are in trouble. And that there's a way to find out who was on Epstein's island. We just need to be as the people. need to make the noise. You know what I mean? Stop relying on the leaders to do it for us. We could come together and we could do it. But hey, your boy Upchurch would not like to fucking give me a platform, eh? I can see why. He might look bad. You know what I mean? But you never know what's going on, eh, Captain Kurt? Because this whole time, fuck, I've been trying to say, hey, I think he's a little starseed the whole time. And everybody called me crazy and fucking insane and all this other shit. And then I do a live and Rusty's trying to talk me into him being a fucking starseed. Him and Be Loose. What the fuck is with that, dude, eh? Like, are you guys just trying to fuck with people's minds or what? What kind of operation you guys got going on over there at fucking Unholy Holler Boys fucking, huh? Bud? Hey. How bad do you think the music industry is, dude? Like, do you think Sam Smith is satanic? Or that fucking dildo chick? You know what I mean? What about Lizzo? Do you think Lizzo's on the level? Do you think Lady who hangs out with, what's her name, Abramovich? Do you think it's a coinky dink that, well, people have accidents around the Clintons? Hey, speaking of Clintons, hey, get those flight logs. Well, we know he was on the planes, and there were some young girls for him there. Hey, those are not my words. Those are Kevin Spacey's words. And America still don't give a fuck. Hey, Bill, what the fuck's with the girls that were on the plane with you and Kevin Spacey? What the fuck, dude? Why is there a painting of you in Epstein's apartment, dude? Like, do these things, do they register in your head? Like, it makes me sick to watch you people in your sports. Especially when I have to sit there and see George Bush walk out. And everybody's cheering him on. And I'm like, how many of your children did he fucking destroy? From his weapons of mass destruction that never existed. His delusions cost lives. Fucking Victoria Nuland. And she's still up there fucking causing me the Ukraine thing. Like, fuck, you guys don't look into anything, do you? It hurts my heart to know that you guys don't give a fuck about the outside world. It really does. Like, hey, Kurt, this is what I mean. People need to see who you are too. They need to disassociate themselves. We need to stay away from weakness. Not until Kurt wants to get in Christ. You know what I mean? Take a couple spoonfuls of truth, buddy. Realize you're the problem in the world. You're the reason the world's like this. If there was more people like me, Kurt, the world would not operate like this, bud. No, sweetheart. It really wouldn't. I'm babbling. I know, it's my ADHD. It's my PTSD. That's why I've said, hey, someone talk to me that way I have a balance, you know what I mean? And just not... That's the way imaginative people think. Their creativity never fucking stops, dude. I'm a son of God. I'm a creator. My mind is a weapon, dude. When I tell you I'm going to go up against Justin Trudeau, I am. And I'm going to expose the truth to the world, dude. Either by Bill Gates or by Justin Trudeau. And then the whole dominoes will fall. Because you guys like genetically modified food or something. And here's the problem. I know the food's all shit. But it's like, fuck. You can't afford anything else and you don't even know what's fucking good. And like, Dude, the sky, those clouds. Kurt, I actually have a video. I don't know, man. Like the cloud just stops and the plane flies away with no combustion or anything coming out of it. It's fucking weird, dude. And remember all those train derailments? How's the water looking, dude? Like, that's what's next, dude. The water is not going to be usable. And any water you want to buy is going to cost you a fucking fortune, dude. Tell me I'm wrong, sweetheart. Tell me I'm wrong, please. Tell me I'm wrong. You are fooled in so many different directions. Maybe you watch this back and you'll take the and then you'll put your own shit together with it. These are just eggs, Easter eggs, seeds. I'm here to plant the seeds, you know what I mean? I am a seed of God. So I'm here to seed my fellow brothers and sisters, but it's hard, dude. Curtis, you have the power, buddy. You have the power to be a better person. You just gotta want to be one. You just gotta stop lying, Pinocchio. Listen, I say this all the time. The Wizard of Oz will teach you how to get out of Oz, but we're in the fucking Matrix, dude. Take your fucking brain back, bud. Take your fucking brain back. Find your heart, okay? And then have the courage to say how you feel, Kurt. With all the information, you can take a look and you figure out what the truth is, brother. You know what I mean? Don't take anybody else's truth on. What? It's home to you. You get that connection to God, but see, I can't give anybody a connection to God there, but I can only tell you that I think I have one and that you need your own personal one. You have your own personal Jesus, you know what I mean? And it'll make you big and strong. It'll make you look crazy, Kurt. Look at me. I know how you feel about me, but yet I don't care. Your stupidity hurts my heart, bud. And Wiltard, I don't know what to do with him. He is really special too. Like, you guys are supposed to be the biggest and the best the Critic Squad has to offer. He should do better. Set the example. Because, well, why? Well, just for the listeners later. Well, Curtis has put up a bunch of like rainbow flags up. So for some reason, I don't know if does this come from Upchurch? Is this a whole group thing where you guys want other men to be homosexuals? But I will tell you, Kurt, I do. I'm not a homosexual. Sorry, bud. Sorry to disappoint you, but I do want to take that pride flag. I want to give it to the world. Because the rainbow actually represents God. So that makes sense as to why they've done what they've done to it. Especially when they add those little triangles and shit, you know. You know, the P word's just a disease. Well, let's solve the problem of that disease. Let them know there's consequences for your fucking actions. But instead, they're taking that away now. Like, what is it? Is it the WHO or one of those things where they lower the adolescents down to like 10 or something or whatever it is, the word. They keep trying to lower it. And you want me to think that I don't live in a satanic world, bud? Let's talk about something you're interested in. Let's talk about a few musicians. Well, let's talk about one that says that he has Jesus. And I hope that he does. I hope he just realizes that, well, he is more selfish than he thinks he is. But Kid Rock started that whole Bud Light thing, right? Being the man out there, and he started a revolution on that, right? Everybody said Kid Rock's Bud Light. Well, how did you feel when Kid Rock came back and said, no, I had it right. I hung out with the ex-CIA agent that's fucking now one of the head Bud Light guys, and well, he's a cool shit, and he came over and we partied, and in between him and Joe Rogan, anybody who thinks that they're fucking idiots. So, how'd you feel about that? Isn't that a little fake? Especially when you know Dana White's both their friend, and well, they just signed a deal with Bud Light, and well, sometimes things are about the money, eh? You know what I mean? And now, ever since, they're always bringing up Bud Light in interviews with Kid Rock, and he talks about Bud Light, and like, you can't tell me there wasn't an agenda there. Like, come on. When the stocks were tanking, Bill Gates bought in, and then they go to the UFC, and I wonder if Bill made money there. Just asking the question. You look this up for yourself, Curtis. And if I'm lying, let me know about it. But then the real thing about Kid Rock is, he says he's from a trailer, bud. I heard that, well, it could be someone else's lie, bud. But that looked like a fucking mansion to me, dude. Oh, Kurt. What is wrong with you, bud? Is this the real Captain Kurt? That's the thing. Like, who knows, eh? Is the real Captain Kurt this stupid? Or is this just an NPC of Captain Kurt? It's time to get out of the simulation, Kurt. Unplug, bud. Unplug. Whichever one is operating this Kurt. Unplug. Get yourself out of the matrix. Find the truth. Find the truth, bud. Find out for yourself. There's many options, bud. Hey, go look into Carl Jung. Go look into his stuff, bud. You know, it's good. It's good. It's got a neat little Nita flavor to it too, if you really look into it, bud. But you're out there investigating what? Dagburn's life. Hanging out with AD while he trashes your boy Upchurch. Yeah, you're a holler boy, bud. You'd make a fine friend. Like, what made you stupid enough to think that you could trust having conversations with Dagburn? And you want to tell me you have a brain? At least I seen someone trying to stick up for you, saying, look at all these other people that were in there. Well, they were in there, but they weren't trashing other members of Creek Squad. You know what I mean? That's a little different. They just were doing what everybody else was doing, giving Dagburn a fucking second chance, but... well, we know how that turned out, eh, Kurt? But hey, Patty didn't even like you. Oh, Patty. She's a little bit of a narcissist, eh? Fuck. Just a tad bit. I liked it when she did that big old whole performance where she accused her son of fucking holding her back in her dreams. Like, Patty's got many faces, eh? If you're being honest with yourself. No, I'm just laughing at your stupidity. Like, anybody who can't see fucking Patty's a huge narcissist. And like, Ronnie Ronnie. He's a shitty dad. He's a little. Would you be scared of Ronnie if he came after you? That's almost funny. He's a tool bag. How come everybody dropped the fact that, well, Ryan told on his mom and dad for still fucking and Ronnie's married? Does Ronnie love Jesus too? Am I right or am I wrong? Did he not say that? Did he not imply that, well, I'm, you see, uh, my dog's on the counter, right? When do you get your brain, Kurt? When do you realize I'm good, bud? When do you realize I'm chosen from God and you're just you're causing your own problems in the future, dude? And all I want to do is love you, and you wanna push me away. I want you to go to heaven, Kurt. You're a challenge, bud. You're a special kind of stupid. You and Uncle Wiltard, you tug at my heartstrings. Although I do respect little me more than I do you fucking guys. Because at least little me will fucking let me up on panel or whatever. You know what I mean? Or answer me in the comments. My nose used to be pierced. Yes. Yes, it was. Do you want to make fun of me for it? Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm not fucking Gerber Nerbers. I don't give a shit. Tell me how fucking crusty rusty my teeth are. I'm aware of it. I created the circumstances that I have to live in right now. So if you want to be a brainwave and tell me about shit that I already know about, I don't really care, bro. I live in the present moment. You know what I mean? I learned from the past. You're still living in it, bud, where someone hurt you and you won't let it go, Kurt. Who hurt you? I wore a hoop, bud. I did. Yep. My dog is not on the counter, bud. My dog cannot get on my counter. Especially lately, he's been putting on a few pounds. Him and Daddy are like... Is he? Is he tripping right now? You know, he does have Caesars. Seizures. Sorry. Yeah. You want to go see if my dog's on the counter? No. Oh, dog's on the couch. Got a dog on the couch. But he's on the couch. That's one of the beauties. What else you want to talk about, Kurt? Talk about some more musicians? Why isn't it widespread that Chase Matthews is a fucking liar? If Upchurch isn't a liar, why aren't people aware of, well, the fact that that dipshit had to lie about his past? Wow, that's what he does, dude. It's what he does. Not right now, bud. Why won't? I'm in this room right here. That's my telescope. There's my He-Man castle. There's my TV. There's my stuff. Hey, there's my unopened PlayStation that I got for Christmas that I haven't fucking opened. I don't know how you guys have time to enjoy your lives when I see what's going on. And I don't fear it. Like, if the if a nuclear bomb was to go off right now, but I'm okay. I'm out there to fucking eat it. Take me away, Calgon. I'm all for it. It's you I'm worried about, Kurt. I want you to come to heaven with me, bud. You need a dose of truth. You know what I mean? What is the ending? They say there's a final judgment. You know what I mean? Final one. Maybe your little soul gets to have many lives, and it's your responsibility to figure out the meaning of life, and it's to live in the truth. Prove to me I'm wrong. It's the only thing that's indestructible. It's the only thing that can't be killed. It's the truth. Either it can be for or against you. It has no allies, bud. That's the problem. You guys side with men all the time. And not the truth. Anyways, gotta go. I got people here.